Stop scrolling for a second, because what I'm about to tell you might change the way you live your life. The difference between winners and losers is not talent, it's not money, it's not even intelligence. Some of the most talented people in the world still fail. So what separates the people who win in life from the people who stay stuck? It comes down to one habit that is so powerful that if you build it, your entire future can change. And the scary part, almost nobody is willing to do it. Most people grow up believing a lie. They believe success comes from motivation. They watch motivational videos. They read quotes. They feel inspired for a few hours. Then what happens? Nothing. Because motivation is like a spark. It burns bright for a moment, and then it disappears. And when motivation disappears, most people quit. That's why gyms are full in January and empty in February. That's why people start businesses and abandon them months later. That's why people dream about success, but never build it. Because they depend on motivation instead of habit. The habit that separates winners from losers is simple, but it's not easy. That habit is called discipline. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, when you're tired, when you're bored, when you're unmotivated, when nobody is watching. That is the moment when winners are created. Not when things are easy, but when things are hard. Let's look at what winners actually do. They wake up when the alarm rings, not when they feel ready. They work on their goals, even when progress feels slow. They study when others are relaxing. They train when others are sleeping. They build when others are complaining. And over time, those small daily actions become something powerful. Momentum. Success is not built in one big moment. It's built in thousands of small, disciplined decisions. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Discipline is uncomfortable. It means sacrificing short-term pleasure for long-term success. It means saying no to distractions, no to laziness, no to excuses. And most people would rather stay comfortable. They choose the easy path today, even if it leads to a harder life tomorrow. But winners understand something different. They accept temporary pain because they know it creates permanent growth. Imagine improving just 1% every day. That sounds small, almost insignificant. But after a year, your life would be completely different. 1 extra hour of learning every day, 1 workout every day, 1 step toward your goal every day. Most people underestimate small actions, but small actions repeated daily create massive results. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting. Waiting for the perfect moment. Waiting for motivation. Waiting until they feel ready. But winners understand something powerful. The perfect moment does not exist. The only moment that matters is right now. Because every day you delay your goals, someone else is working on theirs. Think about where you want to be 5 years from now. Stronger, smarter, more successful, more confident. Now ask yourself something honest. What habits are you building today that will create that future? Because your future is not created by dreams. It's created by daily actions. The habits you repeat today are shaping the person you will become tomorrow. In a world full of distractions, discipline has become a superpower. Most people are addicted to comfort, scrolling, procrastinating, avoiding difficult work. But the person who can stay focused, who can stay consistent, who can keep going when others stop, will always rise above the crowd. Not because they are special, but because they are disciplined. Success is not glamorous. It's not always exciting. Most of the time, it's quiet. It's early mornings, late nights, hard work, repetition, and consistency. The world celebrates the final result, but they never see the thousands of hours behind it. Your life changes the moment you make one decision. The decision to stop making excuses. The decision to stop waiting. The decision to become disciplined. Because once discipline becomes your habit, nothing can stop you. Not failure, not rejection, not obstacles. Because discipline will keep pushing you forward. So remember this. Winners are not born different. They simply build one habit that most people avoid. The habit of showing up every day, even when it's hard, even when they don't feel like it, even when nobody believes in them. Because in the end, success doesn't belong to the most talented. It belongs to the ones who refuse to quit. And the real question is, which one will you be? So remember this. Winners show up every day, even when it's hard. If you want more rules that can change your life, subscribe now.